go and do that. You, because before you know it, you're gonna be dead. Aren't you? And you know that I know that you know it's the truth. Come on, get up. Do you, please? Thank you. Jung, ja jung, 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 ja jung, jung. Does anyone know that tune? It's an old garage tune. Let me do it again before I even introduce this show. Jung, ja jung, 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 ja jung, jung. Oh, I'm excited. There's a reason I brought that up before I even said hello. It's because later on in this interview, this is the first time in an interview I've actually freestyled MC'd back to back with one of my doers. Whoa, it was beautiful. Okay, breathe. It gets emotional. Sorry, now, let me slow it down and let me do this nice and sexily. Today's doer is a friend of mine. His name is Adam Ryan. He has a twin called Simon. Adam and Simon founded Essex Fashion Week out of the blue one day when they were on set for Towie, Series 1. The producers are like, what do you do? He's like, we run Essex Fashion Week. Out of the blue, and he made it happen. And I respect that. He also founded Marbella Fashion Week, and also, if you are from Essex, peeps, what's going on that? Essex Drive-In. He is currently working as the head of luxury jewellery brand Trésor Paris. Paris makes me sound even sexier than dropping a couple of octaves. Paris, my name is Reuben. Wow, sorry, spit in your face. Do apologise. Tissues over there. Now, anyway, Adam is a very charming man. He's the best dressed person that has ever walked into this loft. Now, we've had great dressed people in the loft, but Adam, as in people that have style. Yeah, people that have style have been in here, obviously, right? Do you know what I mean? I've spoke to Nick Carvel, etc. from GQ, but Adam came in here just bossed out in his super suit, man. It is amazing. Further down in the interview as well, which was probably one of the most fun moments ever in the history of Do You, is the freestyle rap, so check that out. What I do like about Adam mainly is the fact that he's charismatic, he's honest, he's a total DIY guy. He gets up and does his thing. And he told me a great story in the interview about how a lot of change happened when they went through some turmoil, him and his brother, with some roadman and gangster dems back in at the end. Why did I go Jamaican? I don't know. Back in the end when he used to live down here in Stratford area. So it is from struggle that this guy has gone up and done his own thing. Now, to find out more about Adam, you can check him on Twitter. It's at @AdamRyan_, ADAMRIAN_. Now, let me say this properly without getting my S's and R's messed up. Trésor Paris, at Trésor Paris on Twitter is the luxury jewellery brand. Oh, I nearly done it. I said brand. I ain't messed up. Sorry. At TRESORPARIS. Now check out Essex Fashion Week. Come on, Reuben, speak English. We can do it, my son. At ESSEXFASHIONWK. Bloody hell, Adam, you're giving me a hard time with this, man. And on Instagram, to check out this guy's suave A lifestyle, it's Adam Ryan Twin. At Adam Ryan Twin. ADAMRYANTWIN. Done. I have sold this guy as best as I can because he deserves it. Now, if you want to follow me, my name's Reuben Christian. At Twitter, that's REUBEN Chris. Do you know what? Let me just have a break, man. Have some water. I just need to calm down. So I've got so much energy. I want to do 1,001 things all at once. I can't even speak English. That might be a start. My name is Reuben Christian. Hello. REUBEN, Christian spelt like the religion. At Reuben Christian on Twitter. At Reuben Christian1 on Instagram. ReubenChristian.com is my website. To get in contact with me, it's contact@ReubenChristian.com. Now, if you liked this interview, please do share it online or send private links or whatever, because these are to help raise aspirations as opposed to let us just wait in vain. Wait in vain. That's a Bob Marley song sung in a very, I don't know, jazzy way. But I'm going to leave you on this note. It's going to be a garage hype. So listen to the interview. And I'm going to check you on the other side, inside out. Find out what you're here to do and go and do that. Because before you know it, you're gonna be dead. So, can you even see me? Can you see my face?
I'm trying to bend round the microphone.
Bend round the microphone. There's already so many places we can go with it. Trying to bend round. Has anyone ever said that to you?
Nah.
I was trying to bend round. Sorry, guys, I've got a new beanbag in here. I've never talked about the beanbag in any of my interviews.
Mate, do you know what the beanbag looks like? It looks like the old school footballs from like the 1940s.
Medicine balls.
But blown up. I love that.
Yeah, the medicine balls. Those brown. This is a brown leather thing, and you're stuck on my bed over there. And you know what? Well, I do actually sleep there. You know,
when you're grafting. No sleep. No sleep. You're just staying up.
Yeah, my body lays there while I'm contemplating the next.
You're longer than surely you're longer than this.
I am, but beggars can't be choosers, bruv. My ankles are out of that door down there.
Do you know what? I was looking at where we came up, right? How did the oversized beanbag get up?
Good, very vigilant of you, Roger. Do you remember I told you about my close friend Roger? Yeah. So this is Roger's brother's old beanbag, and it was just laying around. Roger said he didn't need it. I was like, I would love that in the loft room. Got it here. Getting it here was a problem from anyway.
Where
Me
you
and Roger
putting that?
putting it into a car. But what I roped my sister into it, and we de-beaned it.
You de-beaned?
We de-beaned it. So it's full of beans, right?
Right, okay.
We tried to push it up between myself and Roger. Couldn't do it. Masculinity went.
Yeah.
Roger said, fuck this, I'm going home. Took Harry the dog home because he needed to shit. Because he always shit, right?
I reckon inside the bag, mate, there's going to be some of it there somewhere.
Dog shit?
Yeah. I'm not saying it smells in here at all. It's a lovely abode.
Bro. I've got a camera. You're worried about hidden cameras. Now, I've got a candle burning.
Mate, that's good.
I thought I'd make it a bit romantic.
Thank you. We have been flirting a little bit.
We have.
Because you're a single guy, aren't you?
Yeah, and so you. And the sun's shining in on the back of the side of your head, and it's just doing things to me, man.
Is it in my good light? Is it helping me out?
It is. You've kind of got this like Mr. Porter-esque half shadow going.
Thank you.
Editorial sheet, and you know what? And I'm not just gassing you, bro.
Go on.
There has not been a better dressed man in this room.
Seriously?
Ever. I mean, there's been guys in here who can dress, but no one's come in here dressed like you have.
Thank you.
You're in a tailored pinstripe, wide lapel, one button.
It's two buttons.
Suit.
Yeah.
And that pocket square is sick. Is this just how you roll around?
Every day.
Because I'm
every day. I'm going to be honest with you. It was my birthday yesterday.
Happy belated, man.
And obviously it fell on a Sunday. And got quite a lot of love for me because I'm a twin as well. My twin brother out to Simon. And people were messaging me, and there was one guy called CJ Sachs. He actually sent me a message and said, I'm sure even on your birthday and it's boiling hot, you're going to be in a 3-piece suit somewhere. So
I reckon on your actual birthday, on the day of your actual birth, there was a suit waiting next to you in the hospital for both of you. Yeah.
Straight into the suits.
Because when I passed you in the car, it's like I was driving up because I pick everyone I interview that comes down. I pick them up at the same place at the taxi rank. Yeah. And I was whizzing past, so I was like, okay, where is he? Oh, there he is. Straight away, my peripherals just saw a man that shouldn't be there. You just looked so impeccably dressed. You stood out amongst the cabbies with their bum cracks showing.
Mate, they were hating me.
Of course,
I get a lot of this, you know.
Do you?
I get a lot of this. Yeah. I mean, obviously living in Essex for a number of years. There's a standard way an Essex boy will kind of dress.
Yeah.
I mean, the only way I could describe it is if kind of, say you was in Tesco's.
Yeah.
And the cashier was like getting a banana or whatever and scanning it. Yeah. But then if it was a banana from Wilkinson's or somewhere, they just couldn't scan it. Even though it's a banana, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But it's just a different barcode. But I get a lot of haters.
Really?
Yeah.
But Essex, from what I know, you guys everyone makes an effort.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you guys are from what I know, you guys are the sartorial G's from that end, from what I know. Mm-hmm. But then I went to We Are Festival, bro.
Oh, dear.
Why do you say that? Which to me, I told my Swedish friends, I'll roll to it. I've done no research on it because I'm so busy. On the day of it, I was like, all right, let's roll. It's in Upminster. In my mind, for some reason, I hear Minster, so I'm thinking Westminster. Yeah, and they're like, meet me at West Ham. I'm still dazed, thinking of 1,001 things to do. We get on a train going towards East. I'm like, wait a minute, this is Upminster. Okay, got out. It was basically Festival Towie.
It's ghastly. I wouldn't go.
why I had a good time.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't complain about much. There's always something I can seep,
Mm.
something about culture that can seep into my mind that
Yeah.
I gain from. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
The only reason I would have gone or ever go is
Yeah.
because there's a tent and it would have been for Love Juice.
Yeah.
And Love Juice are
They
kind of
smashed it up, bro.
mate. They're I know the Jiggy who runs it. I know all the DJs. I've used a lot of the DJs. We even with Essex Fashion Week,
Yeah.
Love Juice have done the after party for us. But it wasn't because of Love Juice that I wouldn't go. Or it's just it's in an area Upminster, which is a nice area in the part of Essex. But for me, it's just some of the people that go get a little bit too gassed.
Well, they're a bit rowdy.
Bit rowdy for my liking.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I like festivals.
Well, you can't roll around there looking like that.
Mate, I can't-
Well, you
this-
look like you run the festival.
Man, this is the problem. What am I going to wear to a festival?
What
is
is
it?
any normal casual
I
clothes?
do, but I have to up my casual game. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
But you know what's weird with my ex? Like
Yeah.
I'd go to work every day wearing a suit, balling. Like I've put effort. I'm looking at it.
Bro, I noticed.
I'm looking at the
seen you-
details.
Yeah, like in the car, you were sorting your hair out about 4 times.
Did I?
Yeah, you didn't even know. It's
Oh,
part of
man.
your subconscious activity now, bro. That's how much of a G you are.
Do you know what they say? If you're scratching the back of your head, you're worried about something. And I was actually worried about this interview
Why?
because you're a very witty young man.
Yeah.
You're very on the ball. You'll pick up things that I would say and twist them. Not in a bad way, but I know you would rip me. So
No, all right. Well, do you know what? Thank you. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a compliment from that and
Okay.
run with it because you've just given me an increase.
oh no.
But at the same time, it's worrying that guests are worried about coming on the show in case they get ripped. Because the idea of the show is to uplift and inspire people.
Of course.
Oh, gosh. Oh, so good to have you, bro.
And you, it's a good concept.
Yeah,
I'm
thanks,
loving your
man.
concepts.
Yeah.
And I think, I've seen a lot of things you've done over the years. I think, being a fellow St. Bon's boy
Yeah.
and seeing whatever you've done. And I think, I've done quite a few different interviews and people always go to me, so who inspires you? Which people? And I always talk about people from the roots of Stratford and East London. For example, you guys, you boys, you and your brother.
Thanks.
Looking at Christina Rugu,
Yeah.
the Olympian.
Yeah.
People like Shaka that you've worked with.
Yeah.
These are all people that are about to blow or have blown and doing lots of good things. And for me, that's a lot more real than choosing someone like, I don't know, Alex Ferguson.
Yeah.
Because there's no middle ground. I can't relate to that.
I get that. Yeah, I mean, it's right. Same with what you guys are doing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I never knew yourself and your brother.
Yeah.
You were from my brother's year.
Yeah.
So then I went off doing my own thing, and then a few years ago, Aaron was like, "Do you remember Adam and Ryan, the 2 twins?" I was like, "No, bruv, no." Because I don't, do you know what I mean? I'm not looking at the younger kids in the playground because when we're older, we think we're G's. We only look to the older ones.
We're getting
right?
beaten up
I
by
didn't
you
even-
boys.
Do you know what I mean? Like, who are these guys? And Aaron showed me a photo. I was like, yeah, I remember them. And he goes, Rubes, look what they're doing. And he's talking about Essex Fashion Week and all the other stuff you're doing. I'm like, whoa, we need to connect, especially us two being brothers.
Yeah.
And you guys are from Bonds.
Yeah.
We haven't had the foursome, as it were, yet.
I know.
Yeah, but we will now.
Yeah.
Because like I'm working with Aaron a lot more
Brilliant.
now since he's gone freelance, since he left Mr. P and whatnot.
Right.
And we're connecting, so it's going to be good, man.
Yeah.
All right, so, I mean, we're inspired by you.
Oh,
so do you
thank
know what I
you.
mean? So this stuff just keeps happening. You do a lot of things. Like, I know you're a sartorial bad man, G boss man.
Thank you.
Yeah. But you're also the founder of Essex Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Which is, bro, tell me more about that. How can you just found a fashion week out of the blue?
Yeah, I know. It's a crazy thing. To be honest with you, we started in 2010. Before that, it's quite interesting how...
Who's we?
Me and my brother Simon, Ryan.
Okay.
So before I founded it, I actually had a menswear label. And the menswear label was called UI, and it basically meant only one, only you. Being a twin, when you're younger, your parents dress you exactly the same. It's a horrid thing, literally. It's like these two little weirdos.
Fun. You can get away with stuff, man.
But you can. But it's just like when you're a twin, your parents don't sit you down and say, by the way, you are similar people. You look the same. You might dress the same.
Yeah.
But I thought everybody was twins when I was younger.
Okay.
I thought everybody had a twin. And then when I understood that I had my own kind of personality and I was an individual, even though I was a twin, and that's what I was known for, I kind of, even from a young age, didn't want to dress like my brother
Just
or
rebelled
anyone.
against the idea
I did.
of twinnery.
Exactly. So then when I kind of studied, I went into fashion, I did all kind of design.
So you studied fashion?
Yeah. I can tailor. I can make a suit from
Where did
scratch.
Bad man. Where did you study?
London College of Fashion.
How long was that course for?
3 years. and then I did a foundation
So
beforehand.
you're a qualified tailor.
I can do it, yeah.
Whoa.
I had the machines, I can pattern cut, I've got all of that on lock. But, you know, the reason I left all of that was because, unfortunately, when I did my menswear label, I was making all these one-off pieces, and I just weren't making any money. You know, I was kind of doing a lot of shows, making a lot of good things, like celebrities were wearing my garments, but it wasn't, I kind of did it to be in that environment of meeting people, and it was all exciting. And I think a lot of people do a lot of things these days just for the excitement rather than making the dollar.
I get it. For the lifestyle that it brings.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been victim to that as well. I wouldn't lie. Like, the entertainment thing is seductive, man.
Of course.
But then when you get behind the scenes, you're like, whoa, this is all lies. It's all fake. This is hard work.
Exactly. And I found from doing my menswear label, I'd pay to do events and pay a lot of money. And I was like a student when I was doing this. I was at university trying to run the label. And you're paying a lot of money for printing and different kind of materials and, you know, getting things from all round, like different suppliers. And I did a show, and when I'd done the show, I actually thought I could do this with my eyes closed. I could put my own
So
event
you
on.
produced and curated the whole show. So all the designs, you put the show together to yourself, you sorted out the models, all of that.
I done all of that.
So that was that like a final year show or something?
So yeah, we did like a final year show, and I was doing things independently outside. So me and Simon had done club promoting for a number of years.
Okay, so you guys had done club promoting before.
Yeah.
So this was you left Bonds.
Left Bonds.
And then where did you go?
Went to Havering to do
you went Havering.
We did sixth form in Bonds. Did A levels. I got 3 A's, which I'm very proud of.
What did you study?
It wasn't like math, science, or anything like that. But
bro, never.
I did.
Why do people say that though? It doesn't matter.
I know.
Because we've been made to believe that that's the important stuff. No,
it's true. It's true.
It's deep though.
Yeah,
I get it.
And I think, you know, I did art, I did graphic design, and I did media studies.
Yeah, you're a creative dude, man.
And I loved all of them things.
All. You got 3 A's.
Got 3 A's.
Bro, I failed drastically. I fell in love and done nothing.
You fell in love?
You fell in love.
Did it work out?
No, but it was
her loss.
I mean,
it's her loss.
Yeah, that's what we
Hope
said.
you're listening as well.
No, but me and her are proper cool now. Like same with all my exes. At that time, it just didn't work for obvious reasons. Different reasons. But yeah, man, 3 A's, bro.
Thank you. So yeah, I did my A levels.
Were you gassed when you got those 3 A's?
Do you know what? It's quite a deep.
I'm gonna start wearing suits now.
No, I was in sixth form. I always used to wear glasses. And then it's quite a harsh story, but it's probably the worst and best thing that ever happened to me. And this is quite a deep thing. In the last year before my exams, me and Simon were walking home, and we got attacked by some local thugs. This is a true story.
Roadman.
And we basically the whole thing got diffused, and it was okay. It was all calm. It was all finished. But the next day, walking home from college in St Angela's, you know, Ham Park Road.
Yep.
We got jumped by the same guys who were trying to attack Simon. So one of them had like a knife, one of them had a box. This is true story. This is when we were 17. And one of them was trying to hit my brother with a bottle, and I got in the way, and that's how I got this scar here.
I've never noticed the scar.
Yeah, that's how I got this scar.
I see it, yeah.
And rather than really going into my shell and hating the world or hating these people that did it, my mum said something to me, and she said, you're going up in the world, and these people are going down in the world. And it actually, from that point onwards, it made me mature, and this is very deep. It made me mature and think, I really want to work hard in life to get where I'm going to go, rather than allowing people to bring me down or to stop me or to hating everything. Because when I was younger, I was a little bit of a shit. I'm not going to lie.
Okay, as in you caused a bit of trouble.
Yeah, a little bit. And then when this happened to me, it just made me think that stay away from trouble, just work hard and do things that you love, because you don't know how short life's going to be. Because I could have lost an eye, you know, I could have really gone into my shell. And from that point onwards, that's when I got my head down and studied, and I stayed in. I think in a way it made me stay at home because I was.
So that was the first year of sixth form.
That was last year.
So that was year 13.
Yeah,
that was.
Yeah.
So that was at the start of year 13.
It was it was 3 weeks before our exams.
Get out.
Yeah. So I actually did all of my exams wearing like I had the stitches in, and I had like, you know, like when you see the footballers on the pitch, they get a head injury and they just wrap their head.
Oh yeah, bandage.
I had the bandage on the head for my exams.
I swear. Did you get a photo, bro?
Do you know what? I don't think I took any pictures.
Do you know what? You could have used that to cheat.
I know. I
So
could have
I need
got
to go
more
out,
time or
Yeah, man. Hide all the stuff in the toilet.
Yeah. But I would never take anything away. Like, obviously, growing up in East London, growing up in Stratford,
Yeah.
it made you very streetwise.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes you need to go through these things to make you realise what you want to do.
Yeah.
So then I thought, right, instead of staying in East London for my foundation course, I went to Havering and went to Essex. And I had a lot of friends in Essex and knew a lot of people there.
Did you know these guys prior, before you went there? Or that's where you started to make the connections with the Essex peeps?
No, so I didn't know anyone. Me and Simon were fresh going into Essex. It was new opening doors and meeting new people.
Yeah.
But we started going out in Essex a lot.
Yeah.
And from going out, we knew all of the people from Towie from a young age, before they even knew what Towie was.
Before the concept was born in anyone's head.
Of course. And we were really lucky. The way it all come around, we see all the adverts advertising the show, and a lot of people going to us, you boys should be on this show.
Yeah. Are you on the show? I haven't watched it.
No. So we was involved in the first series.
No,
that's all right. We was involved with the first series. We got approached by the producers, and basically this shows what little people in Essex are like. They said, everybody in the cast are all gassing, and they've got nothing actually going on. What are you boys doing? Because we were doing events, and we had the fashion lines and the clothes in different shops, and we were just had lots of stuff going on.
Yeah.
So me and Si went up and spoke to the producers.
Yeah.
And they said, what have you got coming up? And I just went, Essex Fashion Week. And I went, is that a real thing? I went, no, but I want to do it.
Oh, get out of here.
I swear.
You just were on the spot? Did you think about this prior before the meeting, or did you just say,
no,
yo, we're doing this?
On the spot, they asked me what's going on, and I said, I'm doing Essex Fashion Week.
Gee.
And they turned around and said, what? What's that then? And I said, well, it's similar to London Fashion Week.
You're such a salesman. Right then.
I just
okay, go on.
I said, it's similar to London Fashion Week, but it's a little bit more fun. It's it's kind of less complicated in the sense that there's not lots of different days. There's, we're going to get some designers from Essex.
Yeah.
And they said, okay, you got 5 days to do it.
Shut up.
Seriously.
They give you 5 days to do a fashion week. Yeah. A week is 7 days.
I know. We cheated. We did 3 days. We did 3 days, but for the show, we had to turn it around. We did it at Faces nightclub in Essex.
Yeah, I know that place.
Obviously, it isn't an ideal place to do the finale of the day.
Is that Gants Hill?
Yeah, in Gants Hill.
Yeah.
It's not the best place to do a finale of your show in a nightclub, especially when you want to create a fashion week in Essex and for it to be taken seriously.
Yeah. Why, so Faces isn't held in high regard?
It is in terms of nightclubs, but I think if you're looking at, say you compare it to London Fashion Week, if you're looking at venues...
Somerset House and whatnot.
You can't compare, can you?
Yeah. Down at Faces.
Down at Faces in Essex.
Down at Faces, mate, yeah. Didn't you know? No. Yeah, go on.
So we then had to get some designers. So we got people like Forever Unique. We had a few local designers. We had 4 designers in total that showcased. Me and Simon presented it, and at the time...
You hosted it, you two?
Yeah.
Had you done any public speaking prior?
No.
Yeah, because I know you are really good with people, both of you.
Thank you.
But you'd never done any... So were you nervous?
No. Do you know what? There's one thing I don't get nervous is about talking publicly at all.
Yeah, you're naturally good at it.
I don't know if I'm good at it.
No, you are good at it, bro.
I just feel quite confident.
Because I do it for a living, so I would know some people that are.
Yeah.
Because you have the ability to listen as well as talk. And you're controlled. Anyway, that's me gassing you.
Thank you. You're gassing me. What's that, 1-1? Is that 1-1?
This flirting's getting deep. You know? This flirting's getting deep. Yeah, so you hosted it.
Yeah. And we basically employed Lauren Goodger, who was on the first series, is probably the most well known for going out with Mark Wright.
Okay.
And she did some work for us, and the whole of the filming, how we was involved in series 1, was that she worked for us. But as part of that, she spoke to us about her relationships, and we were kind of the shoulder that she cried on. We gave her advice.
You were the real shoulder off of the TV series. Also, you were in series
this
1.
was filmed, for Towie. So we were seen as businessmen and entrepreneurs. Yeah. But we was also seen as like the shoulder to cry on in the TV series.
Yeah.
And it was weird because obviously nobody knew how big or small Towie was going to be.
Yeah.
And we were just kind of astute that we didn't get manipulated to do certain things that we didn't want to do.
Yeah.
Whereas people in show business, like you said earlier, it's all fragmented, it's all made up, it's all false.
Yeah.
The show is quite false because they would say things to me and Simon like...
It's part scripted, isn't it?
It's part scripted, definitely. So you'd say like how we're talking now.
That's like kind of lying to someone.
Exactly. And I didn't feel comfortable because I think being originally from East London and being a bit more real, I didn't want to be put into situations like, for example, if I didn't want to go on a date with Lauren Goodyer, I'd say no. Whereas people would just do it for storylines. Like you'll see people on the show now you'd never in a million years, if they walked past each other in the street, they would never even look at each other, let alone build rapport and go on a date.
Yeah. So do you think you're... So then, after shooting that, did you want to be in the series more, or did you not want to be?
So we did the first series.
Yeah.
Then we did a Christmas special.
Yeah.
And I got offered a job in Dubai.
You won, as in just you.
Yeah, just on my own. I got offered a job in Dubai
as
just doing recruitment.
Yeah,
which
consultancy, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
Which was completely different to the industry that I'd been working in, but it was such a fantastic opportunity. And I thought, if I go to Dubai, I'm going to build events. I'm going to build a brand over there as well. I just thought it was a good opportunity because a lot of things was thriving in Dubai at the time.
Yeah. So is that where your mind takes you straight away? You see opportunity to build
all the time.
So
in everything. In everything that I do.
So building is the first thing that comes in your mind, as opposed to contacts and experience.
Yeah.
It's we can build there.
I don't think, for example, that I can't do something. I think if I put my mind to it and I get an idea, for example, last year I started a drive-in cinema in Essex.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Yep.
So I kind of...
Essex Drive-In.
That's it. Essex Drive-In Movies. Is,
which is a massive, one of the biggest screens.
It's the 60-foot screen.
Yeah.
So I'd never done a drive-in cinema.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a really, really viable idea to do something in Essex, which was different to what I was already doing.
Yeah.
And
which was the Fashion Week.
The Fashion Weeks, yeah.
Okay.
And the club nights. And we did it within 9 weeks. We managed to get BMW and Mini to sponsor with Krispy Kremes.
Yeah.
Just because the concept was so thought through.
Yeah.
And I think from having the experience of doing Essex Fashion Week, and because Essex Fashion Week, people were joking about it when we first started it.
Yeah.
They were taking a mickey out of it. There'd be things on Twitter and social networks that like, is this just people that are orange walking down the runway? But we got credible designers.
A massive Tango commercial.
That's it. It would be good. See, Tango we actually went to about sponsoring. I'm not going to lie. I swear to God.
So what did you tell him?
Well, we said
because there's a fine line, isn't there?
Of course. Now, obviously, from a marketing and branding point of view, it'd be perfect for them, and it would get in all the press. Like we had New Look one year that sponsored.
Yeah.
They sponsored a hell of a lot of money, and they lined the runway with white stilettos. So it's an Essex twist. It's still tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
But it made all the press the next day.
Yeah.
So we need to be careful who we're asking to sponsor and the angles. But having done Essex Fashion Week and taking it after 5 years, I thought to myself, I need to try something else because I don't want to only be known for Essex Fashion Week, which inherently was seen and exposed on Towie.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be that person that's known for just being on Towie. We have got other businesses that we run.
Yep.
And I didn't want to use that as a springboard to be known for in any kind of other business.
Yeah.
So, the drive-in cinema was fantastic.
Right, so with the Fashion Week, how many times a year does that go on?
It used to be 2.
Yeah.
But now because of other work commitments and other projects I'm doing, we do it once a year.
Yeah.
So last October, it was actually our 5th year anniversary for 5 years.
Well done, man.
Thank you. It's been a stressful 5 years. Me and Simon had business partners in it when we first started after a year. Someone invested into the business. And unfortunately, over the years, we found that they just were not on our page.
Yeah.
And we bought them out 2 years ago.
Okay.
Which was a great feat for me and Simon to run the business on our own and stand on our own and do it. Because we'd never done our own business like that before.
That's a massive thing as well. So you run the whole thing. It's just you two.
Yeah.
That do everything. What, from accounts to marketing to all the meetings to.
I mean, we have people
How
that.
the hell do you stay positive?
Listen, we don't sleep. We actually don't sleep, and it's a lot of graft. It's you know what it's like.
Yeah,
like you come home from whatever you're doing.
Every second counts.
Yeah.
It's a problem after a little while, man.
Yeah. I think that's where we're at now in terms of going forward with certain businesses.
Yeah.
Because people try and buy the different events from us all the time, and we've always said no.
Because you build the brands, right? And they just want to jump on it, take the brand and milk it.
We're at a stage now where we are deciding our next chess move as such with the different businesses.
Yeah.
So, but we work hard. But now I've over the years built up some really good relationships, and there'll be people that can do design that are asked to do design for us. There'll be my ex-girlfriend. She's got a company called Miss Penguin PR. She did the PR. I've also invested into a design agency now called Evo SQ.
Yeah.
So they kind of do all branding for different businesses. So I've got I'm a director with them. And that's who we're working with Trésor Paris with.
Yeah.
We've got some big other companies that we're working with. We've worked with people like Disney. One of the founders actually designed the Addison Lee logo and Tyrac logo, the original logo. So we're from a craft of good designers.
Yeah.
So I've kind of got fingers in different pies, which always relate to the event that I'm going to do, and we'll work together as a collaboration.
Does it get... I mean, I've worked with my brother for years, right? But then there's a massive gap where Aaron went off and done his thing, and I've gone off and done my thing, and we've kind of learnt our crafts.
Yeah.
And we're toying with the idea of working together now. But I mean, we get on great as brothers. However,
I know what you're gonna say.
Right? We have differences in how we view the world and how we work. And so sometimes we can just be irritated with each other. Sometimes we won't even say it, but we're like, oh, he's going to do that. Right. I don't want to do that.
Yep.
How the hell do you lot
I'm
fight through that?
I'm going to be honest, it's very difficult because like you guys, me and Simon have very different opinions. He's very calm and calculated.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit more brash and outspoken, and I will just say things quite directly. He'll be like, no, Ad, just take it easy, just do it a bit more subtle.
You do, I love it. Man.
But we do argue a lot, and the pressure is there,
Mm.
especially when a show's come up, because you're organising so many different things, and the pressure is to get the sponsorship money in and to make like these events.
Yeah.
We do them because we absolutely love putting these events on for local people, and this is God's honest truth, because it has to be accessible for people.
Yeah.
And people that love fashion, you know, they can't always. You have to be invited to go to London Fashion Week, or you can go to the new shows and learn, or you can go to the clothes show live, but it's not in Essex or central London.
Yeah.
So we do it for the people, but also growing up over the years, it's not about. I don't want it for the kudos. I want to make money. And it, you know, we do it because it's the same way if anybody goes to work. They go to work for money. And these events, even though they are glamorous and they look great and there's a lot of hype around them, I do it to make money at the end of the day and to be able to live.
Yeah.
It's just me being honest.
Yeah, no, real talk. It's the only way to be.
Mm.
Is your brother... do you... I mean, you can't speak on his behalf, but from what you know of him, do you think he thinks the same way? Is money the focus with this stuff, or is it...
See,
an altruistic thing?
Simon works full time doing recruitment.
Yeah.
So where I'm in a creative industry every day, he does recruitment. So I work Monday to Friday as a design and kind of branding expert.
Yeah.
So I'm a head of brand at Trésor Paris, the jewellery company.
Yeah.
So on a daily basis, I'll come up with campaign ideas. We look at social media. We look at concepts for events. We just did a shop launch last week. From the top to bottom, 360 degrees of the brand, whatever goes out and it's touching.
That's all you.
That's
and you
me.
do that full time.
So I do that Monday to Friday.
You still put on the Fashion Week every year.
Yeah.
As well as Marbs Fashion Week. Is that still going on?
That's still happening.
What, bro? What do you eat?
What, mate,
I want
just
your
porridge.
diet
Just
meal.
porridge,
Just
blueberries.
Just porridge,
blueberries, a little bit of strawberry.
Tell me it's not government juice you're drinking, bro.
No,
Tell me it's something from the devil.
No, I don't know what it is for me.
I don't know how you manage to juggle that, man.
It's difficult, but I think that's why obviously Essex Fashion Week went from doing twice a year to once a year.
Yeah.
And also I want to try new things.
Yeah.
I want to work with more brands. You know, I want to work with all different businesses, from, I don't know, airports to football clubs to, like, my imagination.
Yeah.
I've got something that I want to do next year, right?
There's no bounds to it.
Which it's never been done.
Yeah.
And I will do it. I just know I'm going to do it.
Yeah, that's it. You're going to do it. Because you see it. All you need to do is piece it together.
That's it. I think it's just your mindset, you know. I think I had to do a lot of personal development, I'll be honest with you.
So, what? Yeah, how? What, reading?
Reading, talking to people, listening to, like, motivational speakers.
Oh, you do? Like audiobooks and stuff?
Yeah, because it's important because, look, I grew up in Stratford. My mum and dad are both working class. They work so hard, right?
Same here.
And like you guys, you know that it's all about the graft. But when I was younger, my mum and dad were very supportive. Now I said, do anything that you enjoy, be creative. They never told me to go and be a doctor or do anything like that, right? I said, do what you enjoy, but just make sure that you work hard. And I've always worked hard, but it's about a mindset. It's like, for example, brands will come to me and say, right, I've got this project that I want you to do, okay? And where growing up when I was younger, my parents earned a certain salary. Ultimately, that's going to go into your mind. That's how much you should be earning.
Yeah.
You don't really better yourself or go beyond that. You don't ever think that when you're younger, you think, okay, that's what you're going to settle for. But I've got to a stage now where I won't just settle, and I'm worth every penny that I'm going to charge a business. Yeah. You know, I've done a lot when I was younger. I did a lot of things for charity. Did a lot of things for friends. Did a lot of things
for free.
But it's like the creative industry. We deserved.
So whose phone is that? Yours?
I think that might be yours. You know, is that your girlfriend?
I don't have a girlfriend.
Don't lie. I've seen you with all your chicks.
Putting that indirect.
Do you want it?
What did you just see?
Huh?
What did you say you see?
I've seen you with all your girlies. Is it this one up here?
It is that one.
I only try. Do you want it?
Nah, actually don't.
You sure?
Yeah, because the focus is you, bro.
Oh, thank you.
See
Thank
what
you.
I've done there?
Appreciate that.
Smooth
Appreciate
as.
that.
Smooth
2-1
as.
to you. 2-1.
Yeah. Gassing. This is gonna end up dirt. Right. All right. So, with Marb's Fashion Week as well.
Yeah.
Is that the same? Like, that sounds to me. That sounds audacious. Like, how dare these guys from Essex say they're running Marbella Fashion Week?
We had that. We had that for the local people. I'm going to be honest with you. So, Marbella Fashion Week came out because we had business partners in Essex Fashion Week.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do something with them because the first year that we did it together, we lost money. We lost a lot of money. Okay?
Yeah, as you do when you're starting something off.
Of course, but I actually thought it was their mistake because they controlled the finances. And I thought to myself, we've got such a good concept, it should be making money. So I thought I'm going to show them. So I looked at other fashion weeks. I've got the rights to quite a few fashion weeks that I haven't even done yet. Okay.
So you got them in advance and locked them down.
They're just locked down. They're saved. But Marbella was one because Towie I knew we're going to film now in the next series. I'd known from the producers, so I knew that Marbella was going to be hot.
Yeah.
So the trend at the time is I thought I'm going to do Marbella Fashion Week. I didn't know anyone. I'd never been to Marbella.
Yeah.
I didn't know anyone now.
Never been. Bro.
Never been.
I love it.
But
I love it.
I knew certain venues would work, so I basically booked a flight. I think it was within 2 weeks' time.
As in because you've heard of these venues?
Yeah, I've heard of them. And for me, I've researched them. I looked at them all. Yeah. I started speaking to people from the venues. Yeah. And then Scintillate were basically were working at all of the venues. And I knew a contact there. Yeah. And I thought to myself, if I can speak to him, get the venues kind of booked for a potential collaboration, I would just need to get designers and sponsors and models and everything else, which was crazy. But I just didn't want to let it stop me from not doing it because I had a dream. I was like, I want to do a fashion show on the beach. And you're not going to get that in Essex unless you're going to Southend. Yeah. And that's stones.
Yeah, and
so
shit.
I went over there, and in one day I had 8 meetings. I went in the morning, had 8 meetings.
In one day?
In one day. I flew back in the evening, so I'd done all my flights. I didn't even stay there. I come home, and I signed 3 sponsors. And that's actually how I met Tresor Paris, because Tresor Paris I knew were sponsoring a lot of things.
Yeah.
And they had
so you'd never heard of Tresor Paris?
I'd heard of them. Yeah. I heard of them big time. Because they had a trend product 3 years ago, the ball bracelets, the sparkly ball bracelets. Okay. And they were sponsoring a lot of events, and I thought, I need to speak to these guys because actually they've got a store in Spain. There's a lot of English press that are going to pick them up. A lot of the Towie people wearing their products, and it just made sense to speak to them. So they sponsored, and I managed to do 4 days, not 7, but 4 days. We did like a preview at Ocean Club. We did like a networking event at Tibu.
So on each of the 4 days, something different happened?
Yes.
So it isn't necessarily catwalk shows every day?
No. So we did another day which was like a private photo shoot.
Yeah.
So again, all the brands involved, they were getting all their materials that they could use.
Yeah.
And then the last day was at Nikki Beach. And as the sun set, the fashion show started. And it was beautiful.
So who curated the fashion show?
In terms of the choreography?
In terms of who organised the models, who picked the designers, who made that fashion show happen?
That was me.
Flipping hell.
Yeah.
So, all right, so these designers that are at Essex Fashion Week and Marbella Fashion Week, are they all primarily Essex-based designers?
No.
Or are they London or...?
From everywhere. So Marbella was crazy. We had a designer from Latvia. We had a designer from Spain. We had a designer from England.
And how do you find these guys?
So we're quite big on social media.
Yeah, you're nice and connected.
I think the hype from Essex Fashion Week, when we announced that we was doing Marbella, it opened the doors for other companies. And even for Essex Fashion Week, we have designers from all around the world. It sounds great. We've even had an article for Essex Fashion Week in the New York Times.
I love it.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I think with fashion and depending on the location, it doesn't really matter as long as you're going to get the publicity that you need. Yeah. And Marbella was no different. You know, it was kind of brands from Essex that knew it was going to be big, wanted to jump on it. Like even the models, half the models were from the UK. Yeah. Half the models were Spanish.
Yeah, and you scout those as well.
Yeah,
yourself.
We do all the castings.
That must be a fun process.
Do you know what? People say this, but I'm going to be totally honest, hand on heart. Yeah. I've never fancied any of the models we've casted.
Really?
Never.
I understand that. I mean, I used to help, not choreograph, but, well, kind of choreograph, not dance, but fashion shows back in the day.
Sure.
And you see so many beautiful women. And after a little while, it's like, you're not gassed, are you?
Nah. Because people be like, oh, the industry you must be meeting so many women. I'm like, I meet people,
Yeah.
but I'm not seeing them like that. I think as well because I've been in relationships until recently.
Yeah.
That I don't really look at them in that way because you're in a relationship. You're kind of that's it.
It's closed in your mind. It's not even a viable option. Well, for decent folk like yourself.
Oh,
anyway.
thank you.
So, all right. So that mindset of that must help. That must lend itself to being an entrepreneur. The fact that I have a relationship, which because you've like fashion weeks, it's women everywhere, club promotion, areolas everywhere. Do you know what I mean? So for you to have a secure relationship, that must have helped you. Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah, like obviously my relationship I was in, there were times where there were testing times.
Yeah.
But I always involved my girlfriend at the time in all the business. She did the PR. So she would meet the models, she would meet the designers, she would be there. Yeah. And I'd involve her. I'd never be like, you're not coming to this. Where a lot of guys I think sometimes don't involve the other halves in the business, and then I think it becomes a bit more tested.
Yeah. It's when they don't communication again, isn't it?
Yeah. But she understood, and it was fine. It wasn't a problem.
Is your brother the same personality type when it comes to relationships?
No way.
So he's been
no. Whoa, yeah.
Hello. So he's been single for a little while.
No, he's in a relationship.
Yeah.
He's been with somebody just over 4 years. Pretty similar time to me and my ex.
Yeah.
They're getting on very well.
Yeah.
I
hope so, man.
I think he will marry.
Oh, you think so?
I think they get married.
Woo! I never talk about that shit, boy. No, seriously, man. It's like I've learned through these interviews and through life, I just don't talk about certain definites. Yeah. I mean, I may hope for them to happen in my mind, but I just don't know what the world would throw at me. Do you know what I mean?
Who would be like if you could choose a woman, right, looks wise, and then like personality, who would you choose? Because they would have to be pretty on the mate. Every day in your lives, I think there'd be something happening.
Yeah, they'd just have to never be there.
Do your parents say to you, "Look, come on"?
Nah, they've given up years ago.
They're giving up.
Yeah, they just pray and hope. You know what I mean? I'm sure they do. It's like no one. Even when I went to Malaysia, right, and all the family are traditional there. We brought up as Catholics, and everyone's married, and they got like their 28th kid on the way and whatnot. Yeah. No one even really asked me like, Rube, so what's going on with marriage and no one. I don't think people waste their time anymore because I'm like. My only focus, this is how I've been for years, bro. It's not like that I'm not open to it. I have a very clear vision of what I'd like to build and what I'd like to stand for. And not much will get in the way.
That's good.
But again, I'm open. Things could change at any time. But in terms of who I think, I mean, do you know what it is? And maybe you were second this opinion, bro. When I was younger, it used to mainly be looks first. I mean, it still is to an extent looks first. But you can meet someone now that is just absolutely banging. But within 18 microseconds, you're like, we have considerably less than nothing in common.
Good night, bye.
Nothing, Erection is just gone. So flaccid. Dick's gone inside and come out of my bum. Do you know what I mean? So I can't answer. It's like sometimes I'll just... Sexiness to me now... Shit, we get deep, right? Sexiness to me is an energy, you know?
Oh, mate.
It's an energy.
I know what you're saying.
Do you know what I mean? I could see some girls and be like, yeah, and you meet them, no, and be like, some girls like, they're all right, and you meet them like, whoa.
Can I ask you a question? And this is important about relationships. Are you on any dating apps, or would you do any of that?
I don't say no to anything.
See, I'd say
I'm
no.
open to everything.
Yeah.
And I've learned this. It's a spiritual teaching I learned from a guy called Wayne Dyer. See that little book there? It's a new one my friend gave me. Yeah, my friend Ruth gave that to me. And like I've been reading and listening to his stuff for ages, along with the entrepreneurial stuff back in the day that I'm sure you listened to. And one of the things he said is be open to everything and attached to nothing. Yeah. So you're continuously open to things. Do you know what I mean? Rather than saying no, I'll be saying, oh, that's interesting, tell me more. Yeah. And so like with dating, when I was younger, I'd be like, nah, I'll never do that. It's got to always be traditional. I've got to walk up to him myself and feel like a man. But now I'm open. Yeah. I was on Tinder for a little while.
Yeah. But isn't that just all about...
But I just got arthritis and no love.
I know a lot of people on Tinder.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
A guy I know, this is true.
I got a couple people matched.
Have you?
Yeah, that's after just swiping right to everyone. You know about that,
a guy went last night to meet someone, another guy that I work with.
Yeah.
I won't say his name.
Yeah.
Adam Child. He went to meet someone last night. Listen to this. When he got there, a man and a woman tried to lock him in the room.
See, why wasn't that me?
No. He thought he was going to get raped. They locked him in the room.
It was an evident... It was a threesome invite.
Yeah. And he's not swinging both ways. But he went in.
You don't have to look at or touch the man, does he?
No, that's what they was trying. They locked the door and said, you're not going anywhere. He had to break out of the room.
No,
Last
bruv.
night. True story.
But the woman on Tinder that he met,
Yeah.
I mean, that was a face of a woman.
Yeah.
And that's the worrying thing about Tinder. I always think when I go to meet them, it will be an old priest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
St. Anthony's Church.
With robes and an erection. Oh my gosh. So you'd say no to it?
I would say no. I'll tell you why. Because...
You don't look like you need to go on Tinder, but
neither do you. It's not like you ain't
Thank
got the
you.
chat and
No,
you ain't got the
it's-
style
no,
and you ain't
no.
got the look. Let's be honest.
yeah, but it's curiosity, isn't it? Like, I wonder what this is like. I'm infinitely curious about
Yeah.
things.
No, I would be like, obviously, if I went on now,
Yeah.
I'd like to see if I did get any matches. I'd like to see.
Yeah, I'm sure people would know you, bro.
Do you think?
Like, if you cut your distance down to a couple kilometres and it's local, like, Adam's on there. Do you know,
It's just
we wanna
bait.
get right. Yeah, it's bait,
But
man.
I like what you were saying earlier. For me, like when you're young, you're looking at a girl, you look at her body, you look at her, you're like, this is it, this is
Yeah.
time. I'm gonna wife this.
Yeah.
But now it is a lot more deeper. Like
Yeah.
I think, like me, I'm a very family orientated person. I
Yeah.
want to have kids. I do want to get married one day, and I think when you're older, it's making sure that someone's on the same wavelength. Like they
Yeah.
want similar things. But
Yeah.
I think with you, if you got in a relationship now,
Yeah.
I think you wouldn't change. Like you would still get your head down and work. You still spend time with your family and friends, and you would make time for that person. Whereas a lot of people, they get in relationships, and that's all they're known for.
Yeah.
But
That's
I'm,
because a lot of people. Yeah, I get that, bro. I think that's because a lot of people are waiting for someone to fill the void or fulfill them, and then they put all their attention on that person. Yeah, and I don't think that's attractive.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
I don't necessarily. And
is
the
that
thing
needy?
is
It's quite needy, right?
Yeah, it is, and I'm not. I can't. I don't think I can be with a yes woman. Do you know what I mean?
You
Don't
need-
say no to everything. Do you
Challenger.
know what I mean? Or you will get knocked out.
You need a challenger.
Yeah, but you need someone that challenger or someone that compliments you or
Yeah.
someone that pushes you or someone that. Do you know what I mean?
Someone that's gonna make your
That adds
life
to you.
better, rather like, adds to you. That's it, exactly.
Yeah.
Rather than brings you down or
Yeah.
doesn't.
See, you're newly single.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to ask how long you've been single for? About an hour?
4 weeks.
4 weeks. You're a fetus in the game, man.
I'm
You
young-
have no right to
I'm
be
a
on
young.
Tinder.
I'm a young buck.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You're fresh.
That's what I'm
Fresh to
saying.
death.
You know what? I'm feeling content though. I'm feeling content because
Was it a mutual decision?
so amicable,
Yeah, that's
amicable.
The best way, man.
I've never had that.
It's always been beef.
It's always just been angry,
Really?
angry birds.
On their, so were they angry, or I mean,
Oh,
I'm only
so-
hearing one side of the story.
No,
here, so-
I'll be honest. Like
Yeah.
I, all the previous relationships, I ended it
Yeah.
just because I found that I was trying to go places and they were holding me back, and they, jealousy and all the rest of it was happening, and I always ended and was like, delete off of Facebook, delete the number. If I see him out, I wouldn't talk because
You wouldn't even talk.
I'd say hello, but I
wouldn't
didn't want
even
to. I don't want to
spell them.
converse. I didn't want to.
Not even a wagwan,
Nah.
Redrin,
Nah.
or doggy.
Stop going to. Start going to. I wouldn't go certain places and running into them. I just wouldn't.
Yeah.
But now I think as I'm older, more mature,
Yeah.
and it's not ended in a bad way. Like we, as people, are pushing in our careers, and we're not spending enough time with each other, and we've had to let each other go. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I know it sounds corny and cheesy.
Yeah, but it's real talk. And
But-
you're friends.
We're
And
friends.
you value each other's
Yeah.
friendship.
Like she sent me a birthday card yesterday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, by the way. It was his
Thank you.
birthday yesterday, guys.
Thank you.
30 what? 31?
21 plus
21 plus
10.
12?
10.
10. Ah.
Old man, that's
Yeah,
me.
Shit, 31, bro. Your 30th must have been an absolute mad one.
Mm.
Where was it?
I had a week. I had a birthday
Did you
week.
hire the whole of Italy or something?
No, I had a week for the fashion weeks. Now, I went to Croatia,
For a week, really, as well, right?
and it was beautiful. I've never been. It was beautiful. But when I got back, I went to Ascot.
Yeah.
I did a little.
See, I've never been there.
Mate, you'd love it.
Really?
If you like We Are Fest, you're gonna like Ascot.
Really? Yeah, I'm an odd one, bro.
Because Ascot's kind
Yeah.
of you get your bet and you get people. I love seeing people dressed up. I
Yeah.
love observing people.
That-
And like, if there's a good-looking person or someone's made an effort, I will go and tell them.
Yeah, no, you're that guy.
I want to. I did it last week.
Yeah.
And coming back to Stratford,
Yeah.
it's peculiar because I hadn't lived there for 5-6 years, and it has changed. It's very, very busy now, don't you think?
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
can't even walk on the pavement. You're competing for
Yep.
space.
Yep.
And I see an old couple. They're probably about 90 years old, right? Don't know his name. Call him Derek. Yeah, Derek had a three-piece suit on,
Yeah.
tie, shirt, lapel. Like the lapels were beautiful. He looked so stylish, and you could tell he's just been to the supermarket with his missus, pushing a shopping trolley along. And I just went up to him and I went, look, I know you don't know me, but I just want to say, you two look absolutely stunning.
You're such a G.
And they went, do you know what? That's made our day.
Yeah.
And I
it's
thought,
little things like that.
Yeah.
Sets the ball rolling, a snowball effect, right?
Yeah. And I just thought, you know what? I'm not going to be worried about if I'm walking down the street. I'm going to say hello to people.
Yeah.
If I'm happy, or because I think you're in. Stratford is such a beautiful place, man. East London is a beautiful place, and it inspires me in a lot of different things.
Yeah.
But it's getting a little bit. I went to Tesco's and the guy was serving me at the counter, and I was like, "You right? You having a good day?" He was like, "Nah, I'm having a shit day." I was like, "What? Why are you acting like that? Just be positive, you know." Just
So he was being sarcastic a bit as well.
He just hated. I was like, because you know when you go in, I like to make conversation with people.
Yeah.
And he was just like, nah, I'm having an awful day. There's no aircon working. I don't want to be here.
Chronic complainers.
Yes, one of them ones.
Yeah.
So I thought, going up to people like the old couple and saying, you know what?
Yeah.
You killed it.
Just spread love for free and roll.
That's it.
Yeah, but you see, you look like... If I was him, I would have thought you were... we're filming an episode of Undercover Boss.
Really? Oh, right. I love that program.
Yeah. This guy's obviously the boss here. So if I have a problem with where I work, I'm going to show him some anti-love.
Mate.
Shut up and piss off.
He
might have been that.
He was angry.
Yeah, but do you consciously separate yourself from those people with that energy?
I do. I'm not going to lie. But I find, because before I got into doing all my own events and like my own businesses, I worked at Newham College. And there I was
down in East Ham?
In East Ham. And I was a careers advisor. I started off as a careers advisor, right? But then I became project manager, and I worked with long-term unemployed people.
Right. Is this instead of going to uni?
This was...
So did you go uni?
Yes.
Where'd you go?
I went to London College of Fashion.
Oh, yeah, no, you did say sorry.
When I
That's
left
right,
there, getting a job in the industry, like everybody will say, is so difficult because they want experience. They want you to have a degree and experience, but then you're like, I'm looking for my first job.
Yeah. Come and work for us for free. Shadow a scissor man for 10 years.
Make me tea.
And then we'll make you an unpaid intern.
Yeah. So I was just like, I want money.
Yeah.
I want money. I want to go. So I basically got a first job that came up.
Yeah.
And I went and worked at the college as a careers advisor. And it's my first job. And I was telling people how to get careers. So it's a bit backwards. I'm not going to lie.
It's true.
I
never thought of it like that.
It's a bit backwards. But
I think Dr. Betts, though.
Mate, Dr. Betts. Jeez.
He was our careers advisor, by the way, guys.
Do you still see anyone from school?
Well, I live with Roger, my lot.
Yeah.
Some of Aaron's friends when they come around, but that's it.
Well, what about the teachers? You see any of them?
Not really. One of them, I was working in a credit repair company one day, and one of them accidentally rang up for credit repair and realised it was me.
No.
And that was a fun moment.
Who was it? Can you say?
No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. All I know is that she used to teach science, and she wasn't short. But you may not have known her. She may have kicked prior. I don't know. But anyway. Anyway, so you're doing this careers thing.
Yeah, so I was doing that, and I was working with long-term unemployed people. So it's people that have either like drug rehabilitation, been unemployed for 10 years, people that had no qualifications, and I literally would just speak to them on a level, help them with their CVs, give them a bit of motivation. Like even the clothing come into this, and you're like this. When they had to go to interviews, I would bring in my clothes for them to wear. I'd give them my suit jackets or give them ties. Go and wear this in the interview.
Please go and speak to Dr. Betts, man.
You
can change the game. You gave these guys clothes.
Yeah. But I think as well, I think I had a good upbringing and I had good stability.
Yeah.
And I just found that my parents had taught me that it's good to help people.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to help people get jobs because I thought to myself, I'd done a degree and I've struggled to even get into the industry.
You know how it feels.
Yeah. And I felt for people that, just needed an opportunity. And I loved that job. And I left my job when I did TOWIE to pursue my own business. That's when I left.
So that's when you left that job?
That's when I left.
So which is what, about 5 years ago?
So I left there, 5 years ago, yeah.
So you've been active as an entrepreneur, we can say then, for 5 years?
5 years, yeah.
Bloody hell, man. The amount of stuff you must have learned doing your own thing in those 5 years is crazy, right?
Mate,
First-hand experience.
When you lose money and you do things wrong, you certainly learn, and you learn very quickly.
Quickly. Especially if money is your focus as a businessman. So you're working full-time at Tresor Paris?
Yeah.
What's your role there?
So I'm head of brand. I started as the events director.
Yeah.
And this is me being completely honest. When I started there, they had some products that they needed to promote, and I did different events. You actually came to one.
Yeah, I came down, the one in Mayfair.
That's it. HROing, the Bentley showroom for the watches.
The Bentley showroom.
You're looking nice. I remember you had the yellow
beanie
hat. See, my memory's there.
Yeah, you're good, man.
But you came, and you know, Tresor Paris, and you know they're finally talking openly about Tresor Paris. Tresor Paris had a unique piece of trend jewellery 3 years ago.
Trend jewellery.
It was the biggest selling trend jewellery you ever see. So it's the ball bracelets.
Yeah.
They sold millions. When I mean millions of these pieces of this one piece of jewellery, they were in every country going. They were selling for £150 a go. They had a variety of colours, and it was like, you know, like Van Dutch, the hats.
Yeah.
Or
that whole trend.
When a
It's
trend
as powerful
comes,
as that, yeah.
so powerful.
Yeah.
But when I started with them, they were still selling this product. 3 years on from it was the main.
After the trend.
Yes, and they had.
I mean, that's all they had going.
That
was still their focus piece.
That's what they're known for. That's what they're known for. They hadn't moved on to new products.
Yeah.
And it's like, for example, Michael Kors, the watches.
Yep.
Right. So year and a half, 2 years ago, everyone was buying them. They're still buying them now. But Michael Kors, a very well-known designer, that he had made bags and sunglasses. So they had more products. So once you're in the brand, you've got other products that you can start buying. You're on that kind of aspirational brand, lifestyle brand, I'd say, that Michael Kors are. And Tresor Paris didn't have other products. You know, they had this big trend, all these people that are interested in the business and lots of stockists, but they didn't move the trends on.
Yeah.
So when I started talking to them openly about their brand, their logo, about their lookbooks, about their events.
That I guess at the time needed some work.
It did need work. And for the last 18 months, we have worked very, very painstakingly hard to get it to the position that it's in now. Now it's kind of, we look at certain celebrities that we want to work with.
Yeah.
There's certain brands that we want to collaborate with. You know, inviting people like yourself in individualism to come to cover the events and look at what we're doing. You know, these wouldn't be people they would be inviting if I wasn't involved and some of my team.
Yeah.
So
they got you on board because you have connects and vision.
Yes.
Right? Vision, I think, is the most important thing.
Yes. And since then we've done some fantastic things. We've got some great images and lookbooks and concepts.
Yeah.
And in September we've got a brand new range that's coming out, which has all been bespokely made by me and a set of designers, which we're really excited about.
So you help design process as well.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Sometimes it might sound like
You're telling me I'm an all-rounder.
No, but you listen. I think you can't do one thing in business. If you're doing one thing, you're going to get complacent. I think if you're involved with the communication needs to be from 360 degrees, like the whole.
But that goes against the idea of focusing.
I know it does. This is one of my problems. My problem is I'm trying to do too much.
Yeah, I've cut down as well.
I need to be a bit more. I need to delegate more.
Yes.
And I always use the word choke one throat. So if you only choke one person rather than getting lots of different people to do it. But what I have done, a part of my design agency now, Evolution Squared, I've brought a young man come in called Luke Gussman. Now Luke Gussman is my right hand man. He is one of the most intelligent people I've ever met, and he's in the brand, repairing it, doing the online stuff.
Yeah.
He's head of marketing. So he's one of my people I've brought into the business.
Yeah.
That's there with me every day.
Yeah.
And it is important to have support, and I couldn't do it without him. But he's an intelligent person. He's going to be an MP one day, undoubtedly.
Yeah.
He will be
good.
MP.
Good scouting him, man.
Yeah. But I like to work with people that have got the same visions as me and got a lot of love.
I mean, you've done a hell of a lot, and you're doing a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
And all right, doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get doubtful that shit ain't gonna work?
Yeah, I do.
How do you deal with that?
I do get doubtful, but I think it's important to stay focused. It's important to carry on. You're gonna have good and bad days in everything that you do.
Yeah.
And I think when you get a good day, that's when you really need to use that momentum. There are times, even at the beginning of doing Essex Fashion Week, I was like, I've put all this effort in. Because if I was to work out how many hours I'd put into doing this one event.
You don't need to tell me, you know.
Yeah.
I know.
And if you work out, if you was to pay yourself, like, say you made a little bit of profit.
That's a year's wage.
Mate,
if not more.
It's hot, like the hours that you put in. But ultimately, I don't want to be. The one thing I never want to be is a pub talker. And what I mean by this is, say you go in the pub.
I know, bro.
And they're talking, yeah, I'm doing this business and I'm doing this and I'm going now. And you know they're not. I don't want to be a pub talker. If I say I'm going to do something, I want to do it. And I think in life, that's the difference between people that are successful and not successful. Because doing things is just, you got to talk to people and you got to make it happen.
Yeah, you got to do it.
You just got to do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this angers me when we even talk about it, bro, because, do you know, I even think I do stuff. I do, but because I want to do so much and I get excited and passionate about stuff, I like to talk about stuff as well.
Yeah.
And I not irritate myself when I haven't followed through on those, so I'm cutting them down myself. But yeah, talkers, man. So interesting, boy.
So do you find that you have to weigh up some, because that's, we were talking earlier, and I said, I'm at a stage now where I need to work out about my businesses and which ones I want to go forward on, because people do want to buy certain things or get involved or invest, and I think actually maybe I need to take that step where I swallow my pride and go, actually, I've taken this as far as I can, and I'm going to work.
Let me cut the fat.
That's it. Cut the fat down, getting trim for summer.
Yeah, cut the fat down. That's where I think I am. Well, I think, but here's an idea that counters that. Yeah, I've learned a lot about who I am, what I value, what I like doing, and I'm a personality that needs to be doing more than one thing in order to be creatively stimulated. So although I've cut down the fat to 3 main projects. And each project focuses on different things. So this the whole do you thing, although it's entertaining, the focus is altruism. Do you know what I mean? It's about everybody else. It's about bringing people through. That's a part of my personality. The UK talk to me stuff and all that comedy stuff, the entertainment, that's just me being a fool, but being my damn self. I like to have a laugh. And there's something else that I'm trying now, which is this music comedy nonsense. May fall flat on its head. Who knows? But that's just a new thing that I'd like to try out. Do you know what I mean?
Of course, I think, like, I'll sell one of my businesses and I want to start focusing. I'll probably have another idea, to be honest with you, that I want to start.
You know you will, bro.
And
you'll be like, do you know what? I've got free time. I've got free mind space that needs. I don't know. It needs something going on in there.
I just like spinning the plates. I like running around spinning all the plates, just juggling them all. But it is a good thing and a bad thing. Definitely.
Yeah, I know. But if it's who you are, then all you need to do is get more efficient at being who you are, not be someone else. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, I get that, man.
I like that.
Yeah. That's a quote. That's going to be the sound.
I'm going to use, what did you say earlier? Just trimming the fat. That's going to be my status for the next week.
Are you big into, you're an aesthetic focused guy.
Thank you.
But are you big into health and fitness?
Do you know what? For the last...
running Ibiza Fashion Week as well.
Well, that one we haven't started. That one I'm hyping, but I haven't got a date for that. Now, that's been... I had that 3 years ago. Never kind of put it out there. Just started the Twitter feed. Done a new logo. Spoken to people in Ibiza. And that will come. But at the moment, it's not top of my priority because Ibiza is a different place, and I've got to really assess if there's a fashion show in Ibiza. Are people gonna vibes it? Are they gonna like it, or they're gonna be like, this is too poncy for Ibiza? Now, obviously, I'd get
Have you
designers.
been there yet?
Yeah. So I'd get designers that were kind of Ibiza-esque as such, but I'd want to do things with a little bit of a twist. And I am about aesthetics, and I am about putting on a good show. And I don't think I could be there presenting in shorts and a vest. That's just not me. But
you can get tailored shorts.
I know I can. I've seen it. I've seen them, and the slip-on loafers. And
I
love that. I love that.
Yeah.
But would someone in Ibiza go, "What the hell are you doing? You got a blazer on. You got tailored shorts." Would they? They would. Wouldn't you? Don't you think?
They probably would. So you're not the topless dude.
I know. I can do that. Like since Christmas. I'd lost 2 stone. I was never heavy, but I was like 15 stone. I'm going to be honest. And I think where I was just working, I just was forgetting to look after myself.
Yeah, it happens, man. Focus, boy.
And now, having reevaluated certain things, not being in a relationship anymore, really working hard, it's important to stay fit. Yeah,
man. You have to, bro. Like, if I don't go to the gym, because I'm doing so much, it murks my mind. My mind is killed.
Free it up.
Yeah, I have to. And when I'm there, I'm just there. Nothing else matters. There's no phone, there's music, and there's just me. And it's like how some people meditate and they go into their own space. Gym kind of does that for me, man. Music does that for me as well.
Yeah. How often are you going?
I'm trying to go. What my plan says 3 weeks. I'm on a 8-week course at the moment. 3 days a week minimum. Sometimes it's 4. But it's killing me because it's what's it called? Intermediate calisthenics. So I've done a beginner thing, which is all body weight, right? I've done a beginner thing, got my moves right, got my muscles primed for the moves. Now it's the next level, bro. And it's like even the warm-ups, I'm dying on the warm-ups. Like I can't even hold poses and stuff. There's certain moves.
Is this just like some yoga thing?
No, bro. This is some next gymnastic malarkey, bro.
Well, like doing backflips or
I've
seen
handstand push-ups and
does
all that.
Usher do stuff like this? I'm sure I've seen Usher where he just uses his own body weight.
Yeah.
And he's just doing press ups up the wall. And
bro, I'll send you links to this stuff. But in terms of strengthening your body and cutting fat, it beats so much. I used to, because I'm a slim dude. When I was younger, due to insecurity, I wanted to be hench.
Yeah.
But I've got a minuscule head, so if I look hench, I look like a prick.
Pea head.
It's your pea head thing. Do you know what I mean? Man's buying toddlers' helmets for motorcycles. Do you know what I mean? Like, no. So now I've accepted who I am. I've accepted my body shape, my type, and I'm working towards what I can be good at, which is calisthenics.
Wicked.
But it's good. It's good. It helped. I used to do running for a little while, but now I've like an idiot. I'm smoking socially, and it's still affecting.
Are you one of them?
I'm a prick. Yes.
But are you smoking socially so you can speak to the girls outside? Be honest.
No, I clocked that later on.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with speaking to people anyway. I'll speak to people whether they want to speak to me or not.
I've seen
indoors.
I've seen
church.
I've seen it. You chirps in the chirps.
Chirps in the chirps, man.
Chirps in the chirps.
Chirps in the chirps.
Chirps in the chirps. What church are you going to? Are you going to St Anthony's?
No, I haven't been. I mean, I've been raised as a Roman Catholic, but I haven't been practicing for ages.
Okay.
If I do go, it'll be Christmas or whatever when my parents are going, because they're always on our back. But when I go there, I feel like the devil.
Do you?
Yeah.
I mean, you're too fresh to be the devil, mate.
Thank you, bruv. Bruv, the devil wears some guises, bro.
He does.
Dodgy cats.
He does. Dodgy cats.
How about you? You look like you straight off Wall Street. Like you moonwalked off of Wall Street.
I appreciate. No, I think having working with brands and making sure that the brand is to a certain standard. I also think your personal image is important.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if I'm in the office and we might have a client that comes in that wants to buy a diamond, it's important that I'm looking the part.
Yeah.
Someone might come in to talk business. I get taken to meetings all the time that sometimes I'm not sure that are even happening.
Yeah.
But I think like every day and this isn't me just hyping, I do tend to dress smart as possible every single day.
Yeah.
Which puts a lot of pressure on me. Because you got to
maintain.
Mate, you got to maintain it. And then when you start it, it's just a vicious circle.
Where do you shop, Mr. P?
Mate, I go everywhere.
Seriously?
I'll shop a bit.
Do you like online shopping though? You can't try shit on.
No.
And that's really fitting you well.
Thank you. No, I do like online shopping, but I prefer to go and try stuff. I'm not going to lie. My favourite place at the moment is Suit Supply.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, of course.
That's my spot. This is a Suit Supply suit.
The one in Shepherd's Bush. I used to work at the Reese down in Shepherd's Bush. And I used to look up to Suits because they're just above it, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a Dutch company.
Yeah.
It's a young company. They've got 4 stores in London.
Yeah.
They've got my favourite store is the one at the end of Savile Row, because it is kind of like they are tailor-made suits. They do tailor-made suits, but they have suits off the peg.
Yeah.
And it's just I'm very lucky.
Slight adjustments.
Yeah, they can just make a little slight adjustment, but when you try them, the way they cut it is just. And it's reasonably priced. It's actually cheaper than Reese.
Yeah.
Because I bought a lot of suits from Reese, but since I bought a suit from Suit Supply, I haven't gone back to Reese. I'm going to be honest.
And you know what? You're such a pro. You sat on that bed without leaning back, without moving. It's like as if there's a camera on you. You just live life like there's a camera on you.
I'm looking for the camera. Where is the camera?
You're a next. No, there's about 6. I forgot where they are. They're all hidden.
You got hidden cameras up here?
Yeah, hidden cameras.
You bringing girls up here? Come and be honest.
Girls.
Yeah, you bring
girls all at the same time.
Just as many.
So this is my.
This is it. This is
where, my
I know
studio.
You're like you meet a girl out when you're flirting outside smoking, because you're undercover smoker really.
Okay.
And then you say,
"Tell me about myself, Adam."
You're gonna say, "Listen, you want to be a singer? Come back to my studio. I got a nice beanbag.
Sign my wall.
I got a nice beanbag. There's a good view.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then
window.
And then you just start
and candles.
You just start thrusting in your pants.
Listen, bruv, I never take them off. No, do you know what I done the other day?
Go on.
I felt mad sexy, you know.
Why?
I came out of the shower.
Yeah.
And I oiled myself down, as I do.
Where is this guy?
As I do, right? And I'm standing there looking at myself butt naked and saying, you know what, Reuben, you're okay. I mean, there's some work to do in your ankles and whatnot. But you're okay, right? And so there's music playing. So then I start to dance, all totally naked. Just a little two-step, little gangster.
What
thing.
music was on?
This is Shaka. Sorry, Shaka has to hear this.
Which
yeah,
tune?
yeah.
Which one?
Jungle, I think
Yeah,
it was.
Jungle is a tune.
You
yeah.
like his stuff,
Is
right?
I like Shaka.
Bro, have you met him?
Do you know what?
You'll get along with him.
I haven't. He's tweeted me a few times. I know this sounds a bit embarrassing.
Yeah.
But he tweeted me a few because I've shown him love. Because Shaq, as I said to you earlier, the way I knew about him was through you when you were doing your doing your things on the street, talking to people. And I remember he was talking to someone and he started singing.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy can sing.
He's sick.
I couldn't believe it. And then I went to his show recently.
Yeah.
O2
Academy, wasn't it?
Yes.
Angel with Jamie Howard, yeah.
And what hyped me up is Walking with Elephants.
Mate. And he's not really even allowed to drop
I
that
know.
now.
He's taking it off his SoundCloud.
Frisco, yeah.
He's taking it off.
Fair
and I like Frisco. I really am a big fan of Frisco because growing up in East, I like grime music. I like garage. I like Boy Better Know. I
You're so down for a man that rocks a tailored three-piece, bro.
Mate, I like because believe it or not, me and Simon, when we were younger, we did a lot of MCing.
Bro! You got bars.
Oh wait, don't let you do none now.
No,
I think if you do 8 or 16, I'll go back to back with you.
What now?
Wait, listen.
So that means you actually have bars. See, I don't have 8 or 16 preps. So you're going back to your old school bars.
Am I bluffing you though?
No. I don't. Because you don't chat shit.
Are you gonna go?
What, 8 bars?
Come on, what we've got any beats? Are you a rapper or an MC or?
I'm Reuben.
You're Reuben. What is that? Just a new music movement?
Bruv, I am a genre in myself.
Yeah.
No. Have I got any bars? Boy.
He's looking for something. Have you got lyrics written down?
Listen.
Have you got beats?
I do have beats.
Go on. I'm.
All right. Okay.
I like this. I like this.
See,
this is just off. This is spontaneous.
Right. This is how we live, isn't it? Really. Right. Let's have a look.
You getting a little beat?
I mean, I'm looking for some bars first.
Oh, you're looking for bars?
But you're gonna drop serious bars, and nothing
Listen,
in my life is serious.
I'm like, how can I put it? I'm like an old school garage.
Who doing here?
I'm like that.
Them kind of guys.
I'm like that.
You one of those guys.
But I like it because say I go out and I go to a spot and they're playing like garage or grime and I've got a suit on or a suit jacket, a tie, and I'm smart.
Yeah.
I always go up to the DJ and go, "Excuse me, could I spit some bars?" And I go, "No, it's all right, mate.
Spit a bar.
You can leave it. You can just stand aside." And then I go, "Just let me have one go."
Yeah, just give me the fucking mic.
Just give me the microphone. and I have a little go.
Just give me the microphone.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you going?
No. Because you know I ain't got no bars for you.
You have,
bruv.
I'm just trying to look for a beat.
Okay, we can find a beat and plug it into today's speaker.
Can we?
Yeah, man.
Let me see.
I've only got my I released you see my music video called So Fly?
No. Where's that?
It's comedy stuff. It's on YouTube.
I haven't seen it. It's the one. I'm going to be honest with you.
2 years ago.
I have looked at a lot of stuff that you boys do because I like to stay in tune.
Well, I'd never be upset.
But I need to. This So Fly. I need to look at this. Mate, I can see you scrolling. I can see you scrolling for something.
Bruv, I've written a song about a dog called Wolfski. Wolfski is a Polish dog. Like Smolenski. Wolfski.
Whose dog is it?
I saw some dog outside. I thought, you know what? That dog looks Polish. And so I went home and I wrote a song about Wolfski. So I've got some bars.
I'm excited. I'm excited about Wolfski.
I think you're being polite.
No, I am. Seriously.
Should you drop the Wolfski lyrics?
Go on, do it.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go first?
Me go first.
Have you got a rhythm?
Oh, I was looking for a beat. Hold on, let me just quickly get a beat then. If you want me to go.
Right, live on Do You, I'm here with Adam Ryan, who has somehow got me to drop some fresh bars about Wolfski. Now, for those of you that know Wolfski, big up. For those of you that don't know Wolfski, what have you been doing with your life?
Wolfski, come back.
Wolfski is a dog called. Well, it's a dog called Wolfski, isn't it? Really. Have you got a beat?
Oh, hold on. Let me just try and
We're
get
looking for beats right now.
And
Adam is an old school garage MC.
That's right. You're gonna.
8 to the beat, 1 to the 3.
I'm just gonna try and get some old school garage instrumental.
Oh, it's a
beats.
garage thing, yeah.
Oh God, if I flop on this now, this is the doubt. You know, we were talking about the doubt earlier.
Oh my God, this is such nonsense I've written. I've never done this before. I haven't even recorded Wolfski, you know.
You haven't. So this is like.
This is the first time anyone's hearing this, bar my own ears.
Are you gonna go first then?
Well, I'm not gonna. Because if I hear yours,
Listen,
I'm not even gonna drop the
all
wooski
right,
thing.
let me get something then.
Do you know what I mean? Because I know you got actual buzz.
I don't know to just show you my flow instead. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Okay. So wait, is this an old garage instrument?
I'm trying to get like a grime instrumental,
Boom.
like a Wiley,
Okay.
like a
all right.
Wiley something. YouTube
right.
instrumental Wiley. Let's see if this comes up, like an Esky beat.
Esky beat instrumental. That's what we need, right? This will be good.
Have you got one?
Now we're gonna find one. Here we go. No, but I need my phone to read Wolfski.
Oh, hold on.
Don't I?
Are you gonna do? You gonna do it to an instrumental beat as well, grime beat? Oh, we got.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is. Yeah,
Do you know
is
this
good.
tune?
Yeah, this is alright. Is this instrumental?
I don't know what this is. Have you
Yeah,
heard this?
This is a Wiley beat, isn't it? Yeah, this is alright.
All right, but you need to find the tune and put it in.
Are you gonna do it to this?
We
Go
can-
on, bruv.
We
Go
can
on.
do it to this.
Yeah, I'll just
But
go.
I want to put it into the big speakers.
Oh, right.
that
What's
works.
this? So what's this? Hold
All
on.
right. All right. Sorry,
What's it
guys.
called? YouTube instrumental Wiley.
Esky beat instrumental. Eskimo. Is it Esky or Eskimo beat?
Eskimo.
Is it Eskimo beat?
Oh, hold on.
Esky beat instrument.
Oh God. Technology.
Shizzle. I know. Eskimo instrumental. Is this a tune?
Oh my God. What's this? This is what I want.
All right. Why? That's what we're looking for.
Right. Okay.
Adam's gonna go in on the ones and twos.
You can't laugh though.
No, I won't laugh, bruv. You do remember the name of the song I'm about to drop, though, right?
Woofski.
Wolfski.
What did the dog look like? What kind of dog was it?
It was a small dog. It was a small dog. It was a it looked like a breed of a cross terrier and a rat.
Rat dog.
Yeah.
I've got two little dogs.
Oh, really?
I've got a King Charles Spaniel
Yeah.
and a Bichon Frise.
A Bichon Frise?
Bichon Frise.
What's a Bichon Frise?
Bichon Frise is like the little
Sounds like
white,
the sexiest
fluffy,
dog ever.
fluffy
It's like a
dogs.
rape dog. Just gets sex whenever he wants. Bichon Frise is here.
But it's the
Or
least
beyond
intelligent
X.
dog species.
Really?
I didn't know that when I bought the
Well,
dog.
that's with most overly attractive people. Laugh, man.
I'm so sorry. This is just not coming up. Oh,
Don't worry.
We got something now?
Bichon Frise, that's a nice dog. I live with a dog called Harry at the moment.
Yeah?
Yeah, he pissed in my bed once, and then due to the smell, he thinks that's where he should always piss. So if my door isn't locked, I come
Marking.
back, it's covered in urine, so I've got to change the mattress, Febreze, the whole thing.
That's nasty.
Yeah, it's not fun.
You can't
it's
bring
never
girls
been-
back there. Hold on, what's this?
Well,
Is this going to play?
if they're into urine and dogs. Okay, plug that into there. You found a
So
thing.
I'll stop it.
Right.
Right, here we go. Oh!
It's your phone case that's not allowing it. You got to take the phone case off. So many problems stopping us from pursuing
gonna
this
do this.
career in music, bro.
Ooh!
It's very deep.
Ooh!
All right, turn that up.
So I reload it.
Reload. Turn it up.
Right, here we go.
Turn it right. So this is me, yeah? For me first.
Yeah, you go.
All right, pass my phone.
This is 2 minutes 45.
2 minutes 45. Can the guy... let's turn that up, man.
Just let me know when you want it to go.
Just press play. I'll just come in on a late... I'm going to come in on a late bar.
I'll get the
Yo.
hearts already!
Turn it up, bro. Turn it up from there. Yeah, there you go. Yo. MC Reuben in the place. About to drop some bars in this bitch. Fresh 19. Yo. I got a Polish dog called Wolfski. Only drinks vodka, don't drink whiskey. Living lavish like a Polish probably should be, but life's been hard, yo. Let's check his history. Came over when he was a pup. In the egg box, all smashed up. Like a bug, little Wolfski. Man was covered in pisky. His owners threw him out cause he smelled like pussy. Wolfski. You piece of shitski. Leave this city, Wolfski. Hit the road all alone with a hand on his nose and a bone. And he said, I'm all alone. Yo, that's all I got for ya. That's all I got. All I got for ya. For ya. Pull it. Pull it. Yo.
Mate, that's good.
Pull up. Stop the tune. Stop the
Alright,
tune.
let me
Yo,
stop
yo,
it.
yo,
Mate.
yo. Album out soon.
Mate, that was good. Shall I have a go now?
Let's go.
Shall I do it on this?
Into the mic. Go true. Adam.
1, 2. We're going old school. Out to Reuben. Out to Aaron. You're not here, but still. Here we go with the bad boy flow. 1, 2. Yo, I'm flowing, blowing, exploding. Rinse to the road in my controlling. Love it like this, love it like that. Nice and easy, bubba, rinse, chat, chat, bubba. Who like this, who like that? Lyrical white man with lyrical flow. Now I speak like a river with a lyrical zipper with the keys. I'm a zipper when I ain't no kidder. Flowing, blowing, exploder. Rinse to the road and getting older. Bigger the badder and the bolder. Yeah, right, it's the empty teaser. No imposter, not a gangster. Superstar, angry just like an alligator. I'll be back like a Terminator. Roll winter, this time wicked and this one true. I've got a ribbon, how about you? Scamper the ladies, scamper the crew. What you gonna say what you gonna do when I'm in? How about we just straight true? Meeting Wolfski inside the venue. Check to the 1-1, check to the 2. Lyrical white man, I'm ready to slew you. Whoa! Little say. What? Pull up.
Sorry. All right.
Sorry.
So wait, no. Don't apologize.
Sorry
bro.
about that.
No. Don't apologize about letting your talents back out to the world. You're an actual MC.
No.
You're an actual MC, bro.
I used to.
Wordplay was nice. You know what I mean? You're riding that beat nice. You hope right.
I think my lyrics could be better. I don't think there's a lot of lyrics.
I mean,
lyrical
I didn't
content.
understand all of them.
No, I didn't.
So what does it matter?
Just
People
the
in
flow.
the music, bro. I think you might have to get back into it.
Do you reckon?
Just for fun, like you'll love it. If I'm making music, me,
Yeah.
there's no way an actual MC like that can't get back out and spit some beats, bro.
No, but I'm impressed with you. I like that you've taken a topic which is quite difficult. You come out with it.
What,
Just
Polish
done.
dogs?
Polish dogs. I think Britain's got talent. Just saying.
Listen, man, I think bigger. I think the world's got talent.
Word's got talent.
That's me. I can do that. The world.
Is there Word got talent? Is there a show?
No, but
I'll make it. I'll make it.
There it is. That's what I'm gonna say. Bro,
I can't believe we're just spitting bars. Sorry.
I've never seen a man dressed like that. Spit bars like that. You're an absolute G, bro.
Thank you.
Listen, it's been a pleasure having you, man. We've
you.
spoken for over an hour.
Have we?
Bro, you don't want to know.
Thank you, bro.
And I can't wait for this to come out, to hear these beats, bro. for the people that don't know what your stuff's about, where can they check your stuff out? I mean, I'll spit this in my intros and whatnot.
Thank you. I mean, yeah, follow me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Just Adam Ryan Twin, all one word. Follow me on Twitter. It's Adam Ryan _
Yeah.
And check out my design agency, evosq.co. And check out Tresor Paris.
And Tresor Paris, how can we find that?
TresorParis.com.
And when's the album coming out?
The album?
Most importantly.
I don't know. I need to collaborate with a few more people.
Yeah.
I think we need to get Wolfski in the music video for our first debut single
Should you
together.
get Wolfski in there?
And we'll talk to Shaka.
Bruv.
Talk to Shaka.
You're a G. We're going to do this, bro. Thank you for coming down. Keep doing you, and we'll catch up soon, man.
Thank you.
Peace.
Today you have it, Adam Ryan, inside the building, inside. All I ever say is inside. But there you go, Adam Ryan, entrepreneur, charismatic entertainer, as I'm sure you will agree, and founder of Essex Fashion Week and Marbs Fashion Week and Essex Drive-In, and God knows what else this guy's going to do in the future. But I know he's going to make that money and he's going to keep inspiring the people around him. Now, to check him out, I made loads of mistakes on this on the intro. Let's see if I can speak English. At Adam Ryan _ That's his personal Twitter. At Tresor Paris. That's Tresor Paris's Twitter. At Essex Fashion Week. Week spelt WK is Essex Fashion Week's Twitter. Instagram at Adam Ryan Twin. You can follow him out. My name's Reuben Christian. I'm based in East London. I'm a pretend London. Oh, we nearly done it until we got drunk on absolutely nothing but oxygen. You can find me on ReubenChristian.com. My Twitter is Reuben Christian, and my Instagram is at ReubenChristian1, REUBEN Christian, spelt like the religion. Please forward the interviews out to the world if you enjoyed them, so that we can all keep doing our thing. Hold it down in your life. No, actually, outside. Do you find out what you're here to do and go and do that? Because before you know it, you're gonna be dead. Aren't you? And you know that I know that you know it's the truth. Come on, get up. Do you, please? Thank you.